just like to report a little bit about our progress on the Kronish salvation, if we call it that. The Kronish is the largest single-family residence that our practice did in Southern California, so that in that respect it's important. Second of all, it's the only existing example of Neutra in Beverly Hills that survives. The other two have already been destroyed or despoiled. There's the opportunity, because of the size of this house, to really do something in the way of creating a quasi-public use of the building, so that, let's say it's a research library, people could then be allowed by appointment to come and view an actual Neutra interior, which you cannot do. There's no other example in town except the research house, which is ever open for the public. So we need to have that kind of space available, especially on the west side of the city. We are in the midst of trying to figure out an outreach program that broadly reaches the largest number of people. I think that the most important thing from my standpoint about this project is that we do have a little bit of time in this case to try to solve this problem, which is not the case in on most occasions when you hear about the imminent demolition of an icon, if you will. So often that news arrives a couple of days before the wrecking crew shows up, and it's too late to do anything about it. Here we had a full 2 months reprieve in order to try to do something about it. So my goal was to try to reach as broad a grassroots selection of the population as possible, to demonstrate that there is an interest out in the country about preserving our cultural heritage. And that would be my underlying message that I would like to end up with here at the end of this process. Whether we actually save the building or not, we've at least made an effort to try to reach out and inform the country about the fact that there are valuable parts of our heritage that should be preserved. So that's our story for this week from headquarters.